Hi, my name is Jackie Ponce, and I'm with the Imperial County Child Abuse Prevention Council, or the Imperial County Children and Parents Council. Okay, so this is our PACT class that we have on Wednesdays. It's parent and child together class. And it basically is another reinforcer for to help the children meet their milestones. So every activity that's planned and put into our class is designed to touch on one of their 5 basic domains, which is their communication, their fine motor, their gross motor, their personal social, and then we also have an art activity that we do, and also their problem solving. It's important because it's important that the children are meeting their milestones before they get into kindergarten, just so that if there are any delays, parents can catch them early, and then they can get help before the child enters the school system. So that's why each one of our activities that we put into our class is designed to kind of help the child meet those 5 domains. Before this whole pandemic, we would put coffee on, kind of make it very inviting here in our little, cafe area. Parents would come in, grab a cup of coffee, sign their child in, and then they'd walk through the curtain. Now, since they're no longer able to come to the office, we've had to make some adjustments. So we've tried to keep everything exactly the same as what they had when they were coming in. So we'd still do our little video that we log on to on YouTube, and we kind of learned to share our screen on Zoom so that they can see the video. And then we go into our circle song, and then we do go into the book. We haven't introduced the yoga back in, only because we're kind of, sometimes we're working from home, sometimes we're working from the office, and we need to be able to have enough room for us, because the kids are watching us, to actually get into the poses. So we still go from story, we'll go to art. One of us will do the art with the kids while they're doing their art activity, and then we'll go into a problem solving activity. So Rosa usually does a problem solving activity with them, and when we try to make it engaging so that they're not just sitting there watching. So what we've done is we'll call out colors before, and then the kids have to run around their house and pull out something that's like, okay, show me red, and they'll put up something, hold up something that's red, something that's green. Last month we were actually doing counting as far as our problem solving. So we had our parents write down if it was number 4, number 3, and then the kids would hold up the little, their little card or their little paper, and it kind of just kept them engaged. And we were able to ask them questions and maybe call on certain kids, when we would see them on the screen, that they were holding up, something. And it got them engaged, and it got them involved in the class like they usually were. And then at the end, we'll do our closing song, which is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Our parents already know that they can call and come to us even through email, through text, if they have ideas. Right now that we're also taking part in Parent Cafe, we have a lot of the same parents that log on to Parent Cafe that also come to PACT. So we kind of talk all week long. We get to see their faces all week long. And when there's things that have to pertain to PACT, sometimes during Parent Cafe, we'll remind them, remember, this and this week we're going to be doing this. And we've also given out the bags that have art activities in the bags, and books and stuff for the parents to have something to do with them at home. And then as far as our classes, we've had to make adjustments also. Whereas before we would provide all the art material and the parents didn't have to worry about not having it. So now that they've gotten their bags, they do have some material there. But what we've tried to do is we've tried to make our art so that it's just using recyclable, things that they just have at home, like the toilet paper rolls. We are a big fan of those right now. We've used straws, we've used just different things that the parents might have at home that they wouldn't have to go out and purchase. Well, they could definitely call our office. We have one phone number. That one phone number gives you the information for everything. But for right now, our PACT classes are being done Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. and this is via Zoom. So if any parent would like more information or if they would like to get the Zoom invite, they would just have to call the office, and then either Rosa or myself will send the invite through email, and then they just click on it and they're in.